low intensity. If you look at distribution, invariably most of the lighting is made in Asia in some form, and then packed in boxes and shipped halfway across the world in big containers. If you look at fluorescent lighting and things like that, they take up a lot of volume. If you look at a piece of OLED, it's very, very thin. You're going to transport a lot more of it, a factor of multitude for the same amount of miles. So there's a lot of things inside printed electronics that make it inherently green, if you like. And then the materials we use are pretty benign.
And also it's additive, so you're only actually printing on what you use.
Right.
Whereas if you take, say, silicon technology, you're starting off with high temperature process, you're depositing layers, and then you're etching away and you're wasting all the stuff you've etched away. So, it's green from all sorts of points of view.
You mentioned 8 square inches being a kind of state of the art at the moment for the lights. What kind of price are we talking at the moment for 8 square inches of light panel? Produced in kind of medium quantities, so say, I don't know, several tens of square meters.
There's a few companies in Asia, Lumiatech being one of the pioneers. Osram and Philips both will sell you small devices over the internet. They call it sort of an architect's package, and you get a few samples of different shapes. But they are, I'm not sure, but they are sort of 300 or 400 sterling for a few pieces. I think the Lumiatech devices are 6 inches, and they are still a couple of $100 or more for one. But this is really, we're not even at stage 1 now. I think if we ask that question in 12 months, that price will have halved, and in another 12 months it will have halved again. It's literally accelerating away from us now.
So is it feasible in 12 months it could be roll to roll, that kind of stuff?
No, that's going to be a lot longer.
But in terms of those kind of light panels, the white light panels, you can imagine that obviously just in this room alone, you've got, I don't know, probably 30 or something like that. So the volumes globally are going to really drive those prices down for the panels as they come through. But at the moment, you would need a lot of money to buy one.
But the lighting industry is still out on the penetration of LEDs. If you talk to real lighting engineers, they don't think LEDs have even begun to penetrate that industry. 95% of the lighting industry is still, around the things that Rick was talking about. The other thing, the incumbent technologies, namely fluorescent, just isn't that bad. It's going to take a huge effort to replace that. More than a decade of, really trying. And the other thing is, Osram Philips, 52% of the lighting market, are also, the incumbent